Welcome to Leonardo Fifth Avenue podcast. My name is Hazel Ortiz, and this is season 3, the House of Fashion event. I'll be your host during this season. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, and it's that I am a local journalist, and today I have the opportunity to host this podcast and basically give you all the details and all behind the scenes of why we're here at the Winter Park store. There's so much to dive into, and I'm ready to get into it, and I know you are too. Let's dive into it. And at this precise moment, we are with Leonardo Cordero Suria. It's so good to be here. It's so good to finally be at the Winter Park store. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, it's been
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey since we started New York Fashion Week, and now here in the Winter Park.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
We're here at Winter Park, and we want to dive into why Winter Park. What does this mean to you? How do you feel, particularly here in Central Florida?
oh well, back in 2020, I had this idea to establish our business in Florida, and Winter Park is so inspired by art, and it's so much. It's great. The restaurants, the food, the entertainment, everything. It's just a whole Winter Park story. Is beautiful, and it fits with our brand. And so I decided, obviously, also Winter Park is very centralized for
Yes.
our Florida operation. So for us, it was just perfect. And 2020, we decided. Actually, before the pandemic, we decided to come in, and since then, it's been just we're so grateful of all the response from the customers.
Of course. And you mentioned a really interesting year, 2020. We want to dive into a little bit more of the why. I heard a family member studies around here, and that probably sparked the interest on Winter Park because you got to see the behind the scenes, the ambiance, what the people has to offer in the culture here in Central Florida.
Yes, you're right. I mean, this street, Park Avenue, at the end of the street, it's Rollins College, Rollins, and that's where my youngest
Okay.
went to school for finance, Leonardo. So I remember back in 2017, 2016, approximately. I went to the school. He's also an athlete, so
Okay.
he went for tennis also. And the coach invited us, and we came to the Rollins College, and then we decided, hey, let's visit Rollins. And at the end, I think he fell in love with the university, but I think
Really?
I fall in love with Winter Park. So
Really?
since then, it's been Winter Park.
I love that. And I love to hear a little bit about how the arch has definitely influenced how you've evolved, right? The brand.
Yeah.
And I feel, but you correct me if I'm wrong, that Winter Park has a lot to do with it. Talk to me a little bit about what has been the arch and the cultural impact that Winter Park has had in the collection.
I mean, Winter Park, especially in this festival right now, it's all about art, having fun, quality of life, and everything. So that really influenced every single thing that we do, especially here. And so the store itself, actually, we're doing artwork at the store today. So the whole just living and being here, it just influences in an awesome way the way we do things. So, and we've been so embraced by the community also, and not just the Winter Park community, also Central Florida community. So that's right there. It's in our
It's in our blood.
So
Está en nuestra sangre because we also have the Hispanic community here in Central Florida, and we definitely have an influence over the culture that we perceive here. Now, you mentioned community.
Yes.
Let's talk about the differences because you not only have stores here in Winter Park, you have in Dominican Republic, you have in Puerto Rico, so you've expanded through different markets. How is Winter Park different from the other ones?
I mean, we have a bigger and a different, customer. The customer, obviously, we do have the Latin community
Yes.
That follows us all the time. But we also have, the community of Winter Park that,
Totally.
and they basically, embrace us, and we do a lot of events with them. And actually, my son started working here at Morgan Stanley.
Oh, wow.
So the whole community itself, it's just, we've created a lot of friends and it's just becoming part of our life. And there's a very big business community also
Yes.
here, and so we also cater and help and style them so that we can push them a little bit
Of
in the fashion
course.
way. So we've been doing that, and we're very happy of what's going on right now.
And I really want to dive into the latest and greatest collection. Personally, I have to say, it's not because you're here, but I'm obsessed because we also saw the influence of your daughter, Ana Sofia. And I want you to walk me through some of these designs that we have precisely here showcased. So let's start walking towards this way, if you don't mind, because we have a runway literally here at Winter Park Art Festival happening right now, which is amazing because the community can see the designs, can really see them like face to face, like see the material and just the art behind it.
Just being back from New York Fashion Week about 2 weeks ago, we wanted to showcase our collection here at Winter
Totally.
Park. So what a better place to do it at during the art festival. So we have a booth here.
Yes.
So we inviting everybody to the open house
Right.
and to see the collection. So at the street, we close the street.
Yes.
So that we can showcase all our new collection.
Totally.
I know you talked about Ana Sofia. I know Ana Sofia is going to tell a little bit about the collection
Yes,
itself.
she will.
But
Oh, careful there,
sorry.
careful there.
But it's some of the collections are featured here,
Yes.
so that they can interact with us and see the inspiration behind it and ask us, and so we can design unique pieces for every customer that comes in. They get inspired by the collection,
Yes.
but they can go into the store and they can create their own.
I love that because it's a lot. It's an experience that is definitely customizable. Like you get to really apply it to the personality that you also carry as a human being, right? And that's exactly what we see throughout the collection. Now we're going to enter the actual store, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this.
That's Park Avenue where we were.
Yes.
This is basically Wellborn Avenue, so you can really it's basically off of Park Avenue,
Yes.
just steps away. Here's the store. It's about 1,400 square foot store. You go in, it's a whole new experience for what is Leonardo Fifth Avenue. So let's go in.
Let's go in. A little bit about the concept and why are we seeing these not only in the Winter Park store but across the other stores.
Again, we are in the art festival here, but
Yes.
anyway, we wanted to incorporate art, with all of our concept and our brand and our stores. We want our customers to experience, the art pieces. So we are incorporating art pieces and artists that are coming into our store, and they're going to be featured in our stores, and also they're going to be featured on the website. So it's a good way to help art and collaborate with the community, and it's going to be here. And it's becoming it's going. You're going to finish today? Yeah. Try. He's gonna try.
He's gonna try. He's pushing.
But it's part of what we're
It's
doing.
definitely art, and I love the fact that you're featuring also local artists, like from each one of the locations. We're not only talking about Winter Park, we're talking about Dominican Republic, and we're also talking about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, here his name is Rick.
There we go.
So if you want to know more about him, he's going to be in the website, and also in Dominican Republic we have another artist who's doing that also next week, and in Puerto Rico also we're going to have the whole artwork doing on the stairs. So that's the way to incorporate and to help the community.
Leonardo, and this is very interesting because personally, I've had the honor and the pleasure to work with you since 2019, and I've seen the evolution. I've seen how Ana Sofia's touch has been incorporated, and this is definitely something that we've never seen before in the brand. So let's talk a little bit about the evolution of it.
I mean, it's just being Ana Sofia, and actually, yeah, you started. I remember you modeling for one of her first pieces.
Yes.
Ana Sofia and myself, I'm more of a, I come from a elegance, formal, more traditional kind of. I started doing my designs on 2011, but I always kept, that concept of just more ceremonial kind of formal. And then Ana Sofia comes in, and she transformed in a way the brand in a way to bring more the street into what we are doing right now. So the combination of both, it's been to me, I call it like uh, an explosion
success
in a
story,
way.
though.
Yeah, because you have both. I mean, I take care a lot of the construction. I take care about the details, and she takes care of all of the new trends that are coming in, and we come together and really bring a different perspective to fashion.
Now, thinking about or just diving into different perspective, we all know that we're all different. We have different perspectives, we have different styles, we have different personalities. And personally, for me, it's very needed to walk into a boutique, to walk into a store and them to accept and respect my personality and how I showcase myself through my clothes. I want you to walk me a little bit through how you do that with your current clientele here at Winter Park and how you customize the experience.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you bring your ideas, no?
Yes.
So you get inspired by our designs, but you bring in your ideas, you bring in what you're looking for, who you are. So we're not gonna we're just gonna complement, and we're gonna lead you, we're gonna help you into creating your own style. So that's what it's all about, the store. If you come in with an iPhone, basically with an idea, we'll construct over it. So with our designs, you get inspired, you get ideas, you get color, you get our trends, and then at the end, we want to end up with a piece of what we call your dream suit, no, in a way, or your dream attire. Remember, we specialize in special occasions. We want you, if you're gonna go out with that special date, this is the store. If you're gonna go out for your
Totally.
special wedding, this is your store. We're all about special occasions. So this store, you're gonna find out first our ready to wear.
Yes.
So we design 2 lines a year.
Okay.
And then we have them in stock, and so they can actually come in, walk into the store, and they can take one of our designs.
Right.
Same day.
Right.
That's our first selection. Then the second one is you get to customize.
Okay.
So we can let me guide you through it.
I was about to say,
All
let's
right?
go.
So
to
this
the-
is all ready to wear. He's
Yes.
painting right now. The
Yes.
store we're gonna feature, of course, some of the designs here. There's some great fitting rooms over there in the back, so that it's all about the experience. So you get your whiskeys or your spirits or your champagne. Everything is set up.
You feel at home.
You have to. You have to. It's a special occasion, so we want to make sure that
Yes.
that it really and also it really goes perfect.
Okay.
Also, we have this platform
Okay.
where we have over 500 fabrics you can select from.
Oh, wow.
So once we start bringing the fabrics and choosing colors, we start constructing the style. This is based on all the experience that we had. We have previews from previous collections.
Okay.
That every single year we have more patterns, or new patterns. So we incorporate that to our software so that all our stylists can really actually use them, and they can become your designer
Right.
in a way. So you get to basically here's some already that is constructed, but you can change if it's
Totally.
a single. You want to do a different color, we can do a different. You want to do pink, let's do pink.
Exactly.
And then lower lapel will be a pink. So you really get to really make
Customize
it
your
customize
experience
and make it
and
different.
to your style, to your personality,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Now, tell me a little bit about the experiences that you've had here. Perhaps there's one that sticks up to your head, and you're like, "This was really rewarding," especially by the time that because the store is relatively new.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's experiences that you take dear to your heart and that have been impactful through the journey.
I mean, there's so many of them that
Right.
because we really want them to have an experience of their life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we want them to when they end up with the suit or the design we made for them, they end up on the mirror. We want them to have that wow. So we have so many. You can see our reviews here. It's just perfect, everything. So it's just but so many of them. But when they come in, especially I can remember this customer right now.
Yes.
Came in. He had a dream with this suit. It was suit very complicated with different asymmetric and different ways to construct it.
Okay.
He felt that he wasn't going to be able to do it. So when he comes in,
That's a challenge.
that's a challenge. He comes in. We basically said, you know what? Let's give us some days. We'll start working in how we're going to do the pattern, but we'll make it for you. He was so excited. And then after that, he shared everything. He shared media, all the
Really?
social media with us. He still comes in and, and say hi all the time because he
Right.
was so grateful for living his dream through his wardrobe that I was just amazed by his reaction. But that's how it should be with every single customer that comes in here to Winter Park.
And that's exactly what you provide is a very customizable, very personal and intimate experience. Because at the end of the day, if we're talking about the history of Leonardo, it's family based. So you know the feeling, therefore that's what you want to transmit to your customers. And that's what you're able to portray in this story, which is one of so many. I mean, you've had other stores.
Yes, and this is a fourth generation now.
Right.
If we've been in business for four generation, it's because we take care of our customers and we make sure that their experience is an extraordinary experience. So that we're going to be continuing to do it, and hopefully we'll keep doing that here in Winter Park.
And you will. I know you will. And our next conversation is going to be with Ana Sofia. I cannot wait to dive into that. So thank you so much, Leonardo, for having us. And we're going to keep just honestly enjoying the Winter Park Art Festival along with the Leonardo Fifth Avenue Winter Park store. Thank you so much for being with us, and stick around because our next interviewee would be Ana Sofia. And I know it's a lot to dive in. So stick around.